Hi Ryan, this is Coach Smart from ABC Baseball Camps. I'm here to do your hitting evaluation. So let's take a look here and see what we got. Okay, so first thing we talk about is the setup, Ryan. For me, as big as you are, as tall as you are, we need to get that front foot out in here someplace. We need to have a little wider base. Got to get you more in a better and more athletic position at the start of your swing. Okay? So I would start wider, and then when you take your stride, maybe since you're wider, you can just kind of do what you do now, which is just prick your foot up and put it back down on the ground again. Okay, so let's talk about what about that front foot right there. Okay, it's okay to pick your foot up and put it back down on the ground, but bud, we do not at any cost want to put your foot down and have it like this, have it open. Okay, we have to have that foot mirror your back foot, and you need to have that front foot closed, because bud, Ryan, when you open that front foot up, it starts a trickle up effect instead of a trickle down effect. It opens up your front hip. This hip gets opened up, and then that leads to that front shoulder being opened up early too. So we got to eliminate that move right there. That's an absolute. That front foot has to come down in a closed position, just like it is your back foot is, parallel to your back foot. Okay, so as far as your hands go, where your hands are at, I'd like to see your hands a little higher. Okay, let's see where you start here. So you're there. Okay, you got that bat wrapped around your head quite a bit. As you get older, for most kids, Ryan, kids that have the bat wrapped on their head take longer to get to the hitting contact area. It takes longer for them to get to the baseball. They have longer swings. And as you start facing tougher and firmer, more velocity as you get older, you're going to want to shorten that swing. Okay, that bat should be kind of in this area someplace, at that angle, or even at this angle a little bit, but above your head, not behind your helmet. Okay, what we're trying to do as a hitter here, bud, is that we're trying to, as our hands move down, okay, our hands start to move down, then the bat kind of starts to make its move this way too. Okay, and it starts to keep going like this. Then our hands continue to move forward towards the baseball, and then the bat flattens out, and then it's go time, so to speak. Okay. So for me, if you're on my team, or I was your hitting instructor, I'd want to get your hands a little higher. Okay. Let's talk about your barrel route, your path to the baseball. Now that is very, very good. Okay, that move from right here to there is textbook. No issues whatsoever. Your bat's kind of coming down at an angle, which we want it to till we get level. Okay, now from here, you can see that you have transferred no weight forward. You are basically hitting just with your arms right now. Your lower half is disengaged from your upper half. See the angle of your body here? Back. So all your weight's still, your butt, all your weight is still on your back side. Ryan, with that swing, you have a chance to hit, young man. You have a chance to hit. But we have to get you in a more athletic position to start, and then you've got to learn how to use that lower half. Okay, you have a beautiful finish. I mean, you have a lot of really good positive things in the swing, but your setup is going to hold you back from delivering the kind of blow to the baseball that you could do if you use your lower half. Okay, let me let's watch another swing. Okay, again, the move you're making with your hands will work really, really good. No issues at all with your hands. Other than that, I want that bat a little bit higher. But your lower half is as good as your upper half is as bad as your lower half is. You have to understand, Ryan, that this back knee has to be driven with force, with almost a violent move to drive that knee down to the inside of that front foot. And with your feet this close, as they are here, you have no way of doing it. You have no way of tapping into where all hitters make their living is using their lower half. My youngest son Taylor is only about 5'7", 5'8". He plays at the University of Tennessee. But he learned he was never going to be very big because I'm not very big. So he had to understand at a young age he had to use his lower half. And he squats almost 500 pounds at 175 pounds. And he really uses his legs. That's why he hits the ball so far and so hard all the time. So we got to get you. Your whole thing right now is your setup. Okay? Because everything else is so good. It's just a crime that we can't get you. We got to get you in a better position. Okay, let's just talk about that some more. So that's really the only thing we have to worry about here. That front foot should be like out in here. Okay? And then when it gets out there, it's got to be like your back foot is right now. Your back foot's perfect. It's parallel. It's square to home plate. When that stride foot goes forward, you got to do the same thing with that. Instead of that, move there. Ugh. Ugh. Okay? So, it's all about the setup for you. You got to get wider, get your legs a little bit more, and then understand the importance and understand how hard you have to drive that back leg down to the inside of that front foot. Okay? After you hit a bucket of balls off the tee, Ryan, your legs should be sore. Your legs should be sore after you hit a bucket of balls off the tee, if you're doing it the right way. But everything else is really good. Keep working hard. Get that setup squared away, and you're on your way to becoming a great young hitter. Ryan, thanks a lot. We'll see you at the next ABC baseball camp.